Hi everybody. Hope this is working. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Uh, Welcome, welcome. This is going to be a group energy healing where I'm healing 90 different people in 7 countries. 7 countries, I think. Yeah, 7 countries. Oh, good. Thank you for my confirmation and my cute emojis. I like emojis. You can, as the title suggests of this live stream, the current title of this live stream, you can watch yourself and heal as you watch. So I will be healing 90 specific people who prepaid on my website before it sold out. Those people could watch live if they want, but either way they're getting the healing. If they watch live, they could heal themselves as well. They won't get in the way of me healing them, but they don't have to. They could clean their house or just relax and enjoy. But the people that are not part of the 90 people, you are also very, very welcome to watch and learn, and hopefully it inspires you to heal yourself, maybe as you watch. And of course later as a video. Hello to all the people that watch later as a video too. You're very welcome to watch and learn from this and use it as a walkthrough. So thank you for my greetings, so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. People watching from all over the world, happy to say. Geeky country count stats, the 90 people that I'm healing, it is a little bit overly based in the US right now. I mean, I love people in the US, but I love the global aspect too, you know, if people from other countries are part of it. So I think it's just with the healing selling out faster now. People are not quite on the ball with it yet. So they sell out within a few hours now. But I'm putting it up at a set time now. So noon my time Pacific in the US West Coast. So that would be for the US and Canada, noon Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. But there's going to be a time change on the 15th of each month is when the group healings go up. So we're coming up on a US time change on the 14th of March. So right before, the day before these, the next batch of healings go up. The May group healings go up on March 15th. And so just be aware of that time change. And if you need help with converting time and whatever, just let me know. But if you want to be on my news email list, you'll get an email right when the sessions go up on the payment page. But anyway, 76 people I'll be healing are in the US, 4 are in Canada, 4 are in Qatar, 3 are in the UK, 1 is in Spain, 1 is in South Korea, and 1 is in Australia. So greetings, everybody. Right, and if you are watching live, you could post your country if you want, but obviously you don't have to. It's just kind of cute. If you're non-US, US, it's sort of obvious, like a lot of people watch me from the US. All right, the theme. I should really say that, shouldn't I? The theme of this healing. It's going to be, all of them have much more than just the theme. So just as a heads up about my healings, don't just be like, oh, I don't need that theme, I'll skip that whole thing. I mean, you could if you want, but you probably miss out on other stuff that is not implied by the theme. For example, today the theme is today and Tuesday. This is a 2 healing set, the Healing Masterclass Twin set of 2 healings. So today, Sunday, the 21st, and then in 2 days on Tuesday, Tuesday the 23rd, 2021. So this set of 2 healings is about compassion, forgiveness, non-judgment, letting go of resentments, grudges, and judgments. But in order to help make that happen, the angels have let me know that we're going to be doing a bunch of astral body healing. So specific healing of your astral body chakras and your astral body aura. So that's going to help with a lot of different stuff, not just, of course, the theme. So that should be really cool. There is a video, a standalone video that actually I was listening to this morning a bit. And it is called, I'll pull it up right now on my phone because I was listening to it on my phone. Work with angels in sleep more. Fifth and fourth astral chakra and blah, blah, blah. So if you search work angels sleep more, you'll find it. But anyway, it's got a really nice vibe. So if you want to do astral body healing, and I mean, you could of course use this to walk you through, but if you like, you know, some people, a lot of people I think like these standalone shorter ones, which I understand because then you get this sort of cathartic feeling of, yay, I finished it, I'm wonderful at the end of the, you know, 26 minutes or whatever. As opposed to this one, you'll get that feeling only after 2 hours. But you can always pat yourself on the back, even if you do like a little 10-minute segment of a video like this, or live stream like this. But anyway, so that video has astral body, astral healing to astral body, fourth and fifth chakras, fourth chakra, fifth chakra, and fourth and fifth layers of your aura. In that context, it's so that you can work with your angels better in your sleep, which is huge. But in this context, we're doing it to help you with all your chakras and all your abilities, but it's specifically inspired by the theme: compassion, forgiveness, non-judgment, resentments, letting go of resentments, grudges, and judges, letting go of resentments, grudges, and judgments. So in order to do that theme, non-judgment is sixth chakra. So clear seeing without judgment is sixth chakra. Fourth chakra, self-love, self-care, enthusiasm, motivation. When it gets especially blocked and stuck and stagnant, that's when you really feel those, or harbor, let's say, they may be subconscious. But that's when you have your resentments, your grudges, your judgments, all that stuff. So sixth and fourth, it's like when your fourth gets too stuck, you kind of get dragged down there. So then you're not viewing from your sixth and non-judgment. So then you're like, well, he's terrible, blah, 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 you know, versus like, well, you know, he has a lot of deception issues and, you know, he's not there yet to have authenticity with himself or others. Yeah, that's a more non-judgmental description, right? So you have to be in your sixth to think at that level. But if your heart chakra is too hurt by how you have been deceived by this person, then you'll be like, oh, he's terrible, he's the worst, he's, you know. And this healing is not, these healings are not about so you sound better, so you sound more evolved. It's actually really in your best interest to be able to heal these wounds of what you've been through. And as a bonus, then it lightens up your energy and helps you to move forward and not have what was done to you define your future. So it's very exciting, this theme. I mean, I'm really excited in a mellow way, but I'm very excited about this because, I mean, even if you just take that example of infidelity, you know, in a relationship, when you think about, okay, how many past lives have you had? And how many, or just deception even, not even just infidelity within a relationship, but some type of deception. So say a business partner deceived you or a sibling deceived you about something small or something big. And, you know, you've had so many lives. So the odds are that you haven't cleared a lot of those grudges, a lot of the, you know, the weight, the burden, you know, the wounds from having been tricked or deceived, right? And so even if you don't feel that that currently defines you now in this life, it can still free up a lot of strength and joy And so I'm excited for us to work this so that we can be stronger and happier. Yay. And safer. Because if you're say you have a past life grudge with somebody, you may not still be throwing energy at them, but they may have some of your energy still, and you may have some of their, you may sort of be locked into like a sort of paused battle with them, and then that would make you meet them again later in some life. So, it's better to just get over that and get your energy back and give them their energy back so that you never have to meet them again in a different life. But, if you have a grudge or someone has a grudge against you in this life, ideally you would want to be in a space of non-judgment with that, because when you're in your sixth chakra, you have much stronger boundaries. That's something that a lot of people miss. They're like, well, of course I hate him, Janet. Look, he did all these things to me and blah, 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 and you just don't understand because it didn't happen to you, blah, blah, blah. But, okay, but that person may still be throwing energy at you. And so this way you're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger by clearing all this stuff. And then, that helps you, right? Because you want strong boundaries so that you don't get harmed anymore. So I did want to mention karma, because, a lot of the root of all this, the grudges and the judgments, is you want someone to pay. You want someone to pay for what they did to you. And, that's a natural feeling when, you're stuck in this type of thing. You want them to, oh no, I can see my hair and it's all weird looking. Sorry about that. But anyway, that idea of the resentment you want, it makes you desire harm for that other person. You may actually, on a subconscious level, be harming that other person, or just kind of holding your breath waiting for them to get harmed, by something in life. And, all of that stuff is super negative. So karma works without you having to be on the sidelines rooting for it, So you can just heal and let go and move forward. And karma kind of balances the scales and like lets people, because say someone deceives a lot, right? They're not integrated enough as a person. So they need to compartmentalize to such a great extent that then they are different people they act differently, and they deceive, and it's like this big inner imbalance that they have. And then that's the external symptom, is that they're deceiving everybody, and they think they're, so clever, but whatever, they're like kind of broken inside that they're doing that. And, so they're eventually in some life, they're going to have to learn that, how that feels, and they're going to have to learn compassion and empathy for people that are deceived. And, a lot of times they learn that by being the person who gets deceived, the person who gets heartbroken, the person who gets cheated in big, big, big epic ways. And then all of a sudden, then they feel that empathy, so karma, takes care of teaching people. Life is learning through experience. And so you don't have to be the instrument of karma and like tie yourself down with that. You can just heal and try to have a joyful, purposeful life, and that's that. Cool. So let's see if I need to explain anything else before we get going. I don't think so. Thank you for all my greetings. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet for a minute or two before I start healing. And then when I start, I might be silent for like a half a minute or so. So just, be patient. And then I'll start talking and walking you through things in case you just want to know what I'm doing or in case you want to heal yourself in the same way. So you can just chill out and, you know, have quiet reflection or deep breathing or whatever for like 2 minutes, and then I'll be talking after that. My tea's too hot. Okay, so as you heal, you can have a copy of what you're healing out in front of you. You just create it with your mind. You don't have to see energy yet to be able to do this. So you create a copy of your aura out in front of you, like a big bubble. Hopefully a whole bubble, but we'll get to aura repair if it's not whole. But anyway, so you have a copy of your aura out in front of you, also a copy of your grounding out in front of you. And your grounding may have become very skinny. And so if that's the case, you can comb through it and unblock it, and gradually it can get wide, or you could just recreate it from scratch and make it nice and wide that way. But you do want it, I would say, as wide as your whole aura, all the way down to the core of the earth, staying wide like that all the way down. And let's quickly test the 3 grounding colors. So make your grounding red. Make it come up as high as your 3rd chakra, right below your sternum bone. And so big red grounding, wide, all the way down to the core of the earth. And you can unblock your grounding at red. And just notice how much is releasing at red with your grounding at red. And then make your grounding orange, all the way down to the core of the earth. And just notice how much is releasing at orange for you. And then yellow, big yellow grounding for yourself, all the way down to the core of the earth. And just comb through that. And then just go back to whichever colors, whichever of those 3 colors that you preferred, red, orange, or yellow. And as you imagine this copy of your grounding, And you think of how the energy just falls downward, kind of like a waterfall. Think of, are there any places, because it should just go straight down and be absorbed right away into the center of the earth. But if you have blockages right at the bottom, it can sort of curl back up again. And you'll get sort of all this like mist and, you know, splashy water effect. So if that's the case, just imagine the hard blocks at the bottom of your grounding and clear those away. You can have those blocks like that even halfway down, you know, somewhere else in your grounding, but I'm noticing some major splashing right at the bottom, so melt that. So you use your hands. I didn't explain that, sorry, but you use your hands. Everybody has big hand chakras, chakra in the palm of each hand, and also fingertip chakras. So those all generate energy. Chakras generate energy. That's just what they do. And then you set them with your intention to generate a metallic gold energy. This is metallic. This is gold glitter. If seeing the color helps you to imagine. But you don't have to see clairvoyantly. You just imagine setting these chakras to generate gold light. And that's what you're using to melt the blocked energy, is this continual stream of gold light coming out of your hands. So you just send the gold light to the blockages in your grounding. And now I'm checking the blockages in the core part of the grounding. So, you know, your grounding's wide all the way down, but that core part I would define as sort of like the part right under your physical body. It's the core part of your grounding, the centermost part. And just check that to see if that has blockages. And if so, go ahead and melt those with gold light. We want especially good flow for these this theme that we have, this sort of big multi-concept theme of compassion, forgiveness, non-judgment, letting go of, you know, all this stuff. You have to, grounding is one of the main ways you do let go of things, so we better have good flow. I'm still getting sort of like you know, frothy sort of bounce around stuff in the core part of the grounding. So you can use gold sandstorm. That tends to be a little more forceful. So rather than just the gold light coming right out, you sort of spin it like gold bits of light. And you spin it like a sandstorm. And that can be a more forceful way to clear things. And you can also heal up and down your spine at the same time. So just kind of heal, comb, you know, imagine your spine and comb through that. And then comb through the core of your grounding. Just sort of combine the two. Spine, core of grounding, spine, core of grounding. Because there could be a tension in both those places that sort of keeps you from letting go. So you can even say, it's okay, I can let go. It's all right, I can let go. And in the aura, a lot of times to release tension, you would unblock the very top and the very bottom of the aura. But I think we better get our aura repair done first, just in case, for the people that really need it. Aura repair and grounding, those are sort of the two essentials. If you're doing other stuff without doing those things, you're kind of wasting your time. So we don't want to do that. So aura repair, we just did grounding, right? You're at the color that you like of your grounding. We did a pretty decent job unblocking it. We'll probably do more on and off throughout this healing. But then aura repair, so you just imagine your aura and you imagine rips in it, if there are any. If you're advanced, then you can just quickly sense, oh, no rips. then just everybody can go ahead and do this part. Redo your gold buffer zones. And then you could maybe just do Wei Qi aura repair the whole time that I'm doing regular aura repair. But now that I mention it, before I do even aura repair, let's do the crowd exercise. I'm taking notes because later I'll be putting a detailed healing summary in the comment section with timestamp links, so that later, eventually when it's done, like within a day, people will be able to just click the timestamp link to go to a specific part in the healing. So anyway, crowd exercise. So crowd exercise is super easy. It's just a way to get invasive beings and also invasive people out of your space and to stop bothering you, so that your repairs are going to last longer. And it's just easier to repair without the beings in the way and the people's energy in the way. So that's why we're going to do it before aura repair. So just you imagine groupings out in front of you. Let's do the invasive beings first. We'll get those recycled by your angels. So just imagine a big crowd out in front of you representing the beings that are messing with you from afar. Sometimes in some videos I call those blitzing beings. They're like throwing energy at you from afar, or they're courting you from afar. So just imagine those represented at a comfortable distance out in front of you, so you can just kind of get a sense of how many we're talking. And then the beings that are more within your space, they've worked their way in at some point, maybe when you had aura damage, and so they're more up close messing with you. Just imagine a crowd of those and just say, angels, can you please recycle all these beings? So making piles is just sort of an educational thing for you to see, get a sense of what you're handling. If you were overwhelmed, why? So you just give your angels maybe 20-30 seconds to recycle all that. And then we're going to do that same step 2 different times. Okay, so once again, make a big crowd out in front of you representing the beings that are invasive beings that are messing with you from afar right now. And then invasive beings that are messing with you from within your space. And just get a sense of all that and just say, angels, can you please recycle all these beings? Okay, and let's just do that one last time for now. So again, crowd exercise, invasive beings that are messing with you. And you could always, of course, do just one pile of them if you don't like, learning the difference between the beings that are messing with you from afar and up close. But I like doing it this way. So you just imagine at a comfortable distance from you, a representation of all the beings that are trying to mess with you from afar, and then all the invasive beings that are trying to mess with you from up close. And then just say, angels, can you please recycle all these beings? And then just relax, think about letting go. Because the more that you relax and just sort of de-stress, the more you're allowing your angels to help you and recycle the beings. The reason we do it 3 times is just because sometimes you take a shift. To do it all at once, your angels prefer more gradual shifts for you. It's more gentle for you. Okay, cool. So that was crowd exercise to get rid of invasive beings. So then a similar thing in a way for the people. So you imagine a grouping out in front of you at a comfortable distance of that represents the people that are being invasive with you from afar. So courting, throwing energy at you, constantly screaming at you on a spirit level, maybe. And then the people that are messing with you from up close. Like maybe, you know, your mom is like trying to sit on your shoulder and, you know, tell you what to do today. Or, you know, so you have somebody in your grounding going, I'm here for you. Yeah. So they're being invasive. Maybe they mean well, but they are being invasive up close. So invasive people from afar, invasive people from up close. And then you can't get them erased or recycled. That's not appropriate. But just say, hey guys, I need breathing room. Can you go talk to your angels? Can you find your body, please? I need my space. So go talk to your angels. Go find your body. Go take a deep breath. It's going to help you have a much better day. And you may still have, you know, some people lingering around that didn't understand, that are kind of confused. So just say, hey, you know, everybody needs their own space. So if you go back to your space, that's gonna help. Nobody needs you climbing all over their chakras. That's not actual help. Go ask your angels how to help this person. Like, you know, I mean, I'm doing it for the 90 people, of course. That's why I talk like that. But, you know, some people, they think they're supporting you by, you know, hanging all in your space. So just that may be the case. So then they'll be like, but I'm helping you. You know? So just be like, hey, you can help me by letting me breathe. You know, go check out your shoulders, go, you know, relax your shoulders, go take a deep breath. Go ask your angels how you can help me. Because once they're talking to their angels, they'll get more centered and they'll get less invasive and less triggered. And so, you know, it's important. So just check again, any invasive people messing with you from afar, any invasive people currently still messing with you from up close. And then one more time, just say, okay, go talk to your angels. You can have a much better day if you go talk to your angels right now. Ask them what you should do. Ask them for guidance and help. Ask your angels. All right. Good job, guys. And if anyone is still there, they haven't gone away, just say, angels, please help me with this situation. All right. So that was crowd exercise for people and beings. First beings and then people. So let's also, as another prep to aura repair, do vacuum boxes. And we'll do vacuum boxes everywhere, but especially the edge of the aura, because that's why we're doing it before aura repair, just to extra get, if there's some being like kind of glued into a ripped part of your aura, hopefully the vacuum boxes can yank them out. So he won't be in the way of aura repair. So just make vacuum boxes. First we'll do around the edge of the aura. So a vacuum box is just a little 3D box that you make, but you make a whole bunch of them at once and put them in all sorts of different places at once, because it's pretty easy. You just think it, you know, as you're doing it. And you turn on all your vacuum boxes all at once with a remote control, and they suck up the beings or people's energy that is around the box, because it shouldn't be there. You know, this is your space. And then when all the boxes are full, you can imagine there's a little bell sound, so you know the boxes are full, and then ask your angels to recycle all the boxes. And that's a nice way to clean out extra without having to see energy. So, okay, so first imagine the edge of your aura and just make vacuum boxes all around your whole aura, just around that outside surface of your aura, because you want to be able to pull out any beings that are stuck in the ripped areas, or any beings that are just around the surface if you don't have rips. It's always nice to get rid of stuff. So vacuum boxes around the edge of your aura, and then we'll just make some extra ones in other places. So a bunch of vacuum boxes in your grounding, make a bunch. And if you feel like you're unable to do this, just say, angels, help me do this, and they'll help. Okay, so vacuum boxes in your grounding, vacuum boxes in the bottom of your aura, vacuum boxes in the top of your aura, vacuum boxes above the top of your aura. And then let's do the whole back surface of your body. So the back of your arms and your legs and your head, your neck, the whole back of everywhere. Just make a whole bunch of vacuum boxes. Back of your spine, especially the back of your head, make a bunch of vacuum boxes there. The whole back of your aura behind your neck, make a bunch of vacuum boxes there. And then the front surface of your body, everywhere in the front of your legs, front of your chest, legs, arms, neck, head, etc. Sides of your body, make some vacuum boxes there. Sides of your legs, sides of your hips. Make vacuum boxes around your armpits. And then also you on your spiritual path. You imagine you on your spiritual path. So that's like a road for you that you travel on in this lifetime. It's just for you. And it represents what you're meant to learn and experience in this life. But the more you clear it, the less unnecessary obstacles you have in your way. You can sort of accelerate your growth and make your growth more efficient and easier by clearing blockages and stuff that shouldn't be there off of your path. So you just imagine this road that's just for you and make vacuum boxes. Imagine you on the road and make vacuum boxes all around you and ahead of you on your path. And then just go ahead and turn on all the vacuum boxes at once. And just relax and let them work. And you can, massage any especially tense areas or sensitive areas, or if there's nothing like that, just massage the back of your head. That's always nice. And just let the vacuum boxes do their work. And then just say, angels, can you please recycle my vacuum boxes? One of the people I'm healing, he doesn't get healings very often. His wife paid for him to get a healing. He's a telepathic consent person where, his spirit's like, oh yeah, I totally need this healing. But consciously, I don't think he knows about the healing. But anyway, he said that when the vacuum boxes got all full, like he had so much to get rid of that his vacuum boxes got really super full. He's like, they were gross. But he was happy because now they're gone. So it's cute. Okay, cool. So now finally aura repair. So that was, first we did crowd exercise and then we did vacuum boxes. And we did that just to help prep the surface of your aura so that the aura repair is way more likely to be fully successful. So you just imagine your aura and just imagine if there are any rips and go ahead and wash them out with lots of gold light. And right now, yeah, for me, healing the 90 people, I'm going to make sure that I'm healing the regular auras, the astral body aura and the physical body aura, those two auras. That's what I'm healing now. If you know those are fine, I would say just stick with those for a little if you want, because we're going to work on those even more, on like with astral chakras and stuff in this healing. But anyway, so gold light, and let the gold light go to the ripped parts, and even if you can't see yet, that's fine, because your intention would make that happen, the gold light go to the ripped parts. Someone asked me, well, if my intention is that my aura repair is working, then why wouldn't it work? But you could have beings in the way. You're trying to send the gold light to a ripped part, but if there's a being in the way, it just kind of blocks the gold light from reaching the ripped part, which is why we did all those preparatory steps to just get the beings out of the way. But you can also, just like sometimes I like to imagine gold fire that just kind of clings to the ripped surfaces. so that in case there is a being trying to be in the way, you're just getting under the being and getting all the ripped surfaces. And I like to try to use so much gold light that it sort of knocks everything out of the way. So my gold light just gets right to the deepest part of the rips. Because if you have a deep rip and then you have a bunch of junk inside there, you have to clean all that out first before it starts growing back. And like I said, if you don't have rips, the gold light will still be helping. It still can be unblocking parts of your regular auras. So it feels nice. All right, and just comb through your grounding again. Make sure you've got a good flow downward. I'm getting more of that curling effect where it goes down and hits a block and it comes back up. So just check your grounding for blockages and melt those. What happens is you might be releasing something, but then you're just a teeny bit resistant, so it gets stuck on the way down. That's why we keep unblocking the grounding throughout the healing. That's how sometimes like you can be fine doing one of my videos and then like halfway through all of a sudden your brain jumpy and distracted, probably your grounding got blocked. So you just need to redo your grounding and make sure, check for blockages. In the back, very back of the grounding, I'm still getting a little like splash up, kind of curl up effect from some energy blocks. Yeah, you can have things sort of jammed into your grounding that kind of stick there. You know, like hard, like say if this is the back surface of your grounding, you can have, you know, hard objects sort of halfway stuck in there. And so that sort of messes up the downward flow. Downward, it like hits the object and then bounces back up. So just check your grounding for any hard objects that are stuck in there, and maybe just do gold wax around. Just so you maybe gold wax your whole grounding, and just let the gold wax stick to any invasive beings or people's energy or hard objects that are in or around your grounding. And then just get rid of the gold wax and give it to your angels. Angels, here you go. So the idea is you want the wax to stick to the hard objects, the people, the beings, and give it all to your angels all at once. Okay, so let's do that again. Gold wax for your whole grounding. And just move it aside like a big block at once. Give it to your angels. Angels, here you go. That's nice. So that's just gold wax for your grounding. So we did aura repair before that, and then that was just gold wax for your grounding, especially for the hard objects. Let's redo your gold buffer zones. I have a video on that, gold energy aura buffer zones. It's 18 minutes long. I'm outside, my hair's all dyed colors. That teaches aura repair, and it teaches the gold buffer zones, which slow the rate of aura damage in general. They're like a protective thing that you make, so they're very useful to know about. So again, that video is gold energy aura buffer zones. I always link it below all my live streams. I like under the healing summary when I link videos. That's always there. But you can just search Janet Wright gold buffer zones, and that should bring it up. All right. All right. Archangel Ariel is going to say hi now and probably walk us through a couple things and explain some things. I didn't say, but oh yeah, that's true. She's reminding me. I forgot to announce. There's going to be a separate live stream after this, Q&A live stream, in an hour and 11 minutes, allegedly, if I'm on time. But it's going to be a separate Q&A, open topic, so you can ask any question you want relevant about energy, about your energy, about healing, whatever, spirituality. But anyway, that's going to be a live stream that's later today. You're welcome. Anyone's welcome to post one question. Please don't answer other people's questions. So that'll be in an hour and 10 minutes or so from now. The other thing she wanted me to announce, what was that? Yeah, let's say that's good enough for now. Okay, so this is Archangel Ariel, and I'm not channeling, I'm just listening, which is telepathy. Telepathy is a 5th chakra ability where you hear nonverbal communication, which can be from angels, your angels. It's just hearing, non-spoken out loud communication. So even like from your cat. Like if I say hi to baby right now, she's like, Mom, I'm trying to sleep. So that's telepathy. To be able to hear that is conscious telepathy. So anyway, that's what I'm using to listen to Archangel Ariel, and now I'm just saying it out loud. Hello, everybody. This is Archangel Ariel. Janet gets very wordy. So hopefully I'll be able to speed things up a little bit. So next we're going to heal your astral body chakras. Your astral body has a full set of 7 chakras, just like your physical body. And so they're really very important in part, just like that video explained. Janet mentioned in the intro, she mentioned this video, work with angels in your sleep more. And that video, we'll link it below later, below in the comment section. But that video mentions briefly that things happen on the astral first before they manifest in the physical, conscious, daily, awake world. So that's part of why we need to do more astral sort of lightening up and brightening up for everybody, because we want, in order to really take a big step forward with clearing these judgments, and many of them subconscious and very old from past lives, we need to make this shift. We want to make it really light and gentle for you, but still a big shift. So we got to lighten up your astral body, heal it a lot more. And we're going to, in this healing, we're going to focus more on the chakras. And in the Tuesday healing, we'll focus more on the astral body aura layers, melting away blocks from there. But in this healing, we'll work more on the astral body 7 chakras along the astral body spine. And a chakra is a basic shape of, an open cylinder. So there's a cylinder part, and then there's the round opening and the round opening. And so you can just imagine them out in front of you. You don't have to be able to see energy yet in order to heal them. So let's redo grounding first, because working your astral chakras is a little bit more, it's slightly less centering. And so it's nice to be able to stay rooted with good grounding as you're doing that process. So make your grounding red or orange or yellow, whatever's going to keep you more present right now. And then you could do a 1-color earth energy soak, which Janet has a video, tri-color earth energy soak, easy, quick 5-minute video. But the 1-color earth energy soak, you just bring up that color, red or orange or yellow earth energy, and just soak your whole body, your aura, everything in that orange earth energy, or red or yellow. And just leave it up, because again, that'll be a nice way to feel more grounded and rooted as we work on these astral body chakras and just sort of lighten and brighten them. And I do want to point out that we already did significant grounding unblocking, and we did aura repair already. To prepare for this, we also did crowd exercise and vacuum boxes to get rid of beings and people out of the way. So I would suggest that if you need those steps, that you do those before your astral body chakra work. Okay, so then you just imagine copies of these chakras out in front of you, just your astral body chakras. The 7th chakra is oriented this way, round opening at the bottom and the top, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, oriented this way, so round opening at the front and the back. So you just imagine them, and these chakras should be generating a lot of light. They should be rainbow colored lights. And there's energy flowing in the front, out the back of 1 through 6, energy flowing in the bottom, out the top of 7th. But imagine them how they are. They could actually not look like rainbow lights. They could look brown or black or white. None of that is optimal. So you want to use gold light from your hands and just wash off anything that shouldn't be in your chakras. Anything that maybe there could be things stuck in the chakras. There could be energy caked around the chakras. So just at first, just use lots of gold light and just wash the chakras off. Give them a good cleanup. And then we'll be using sticky gold wax in a minute as well. But just get a sense of that hard, there can be a hard sort of, just the energy blocks can look like a hard shell around the chakras. So you could just break that shell off, give it to your angels. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. And again, you can imagine the existing energy blocks around your astral body chakras like a shell, and just break it up and give it to your angels in big pieces. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. And now let's do sticky gold wax to do even more of that work. And let this create sticky gold wax with your hands, and just put it all over your astral body chakras, and let the gold wax stick to the hard energy objects, also beings and people's energy that are there, because you want to remove all that. You want to have the intention that you're doing the amount that's healthy and gentle to do right now, but you could probably do a lot and it would still be healthy and gentle. But it is good to have a healthy, gentle intention. And again, just make sure this wax is sort of glued around all the hard objects so it pulls out the hard objects when you remove it. Okay, and now you can just split the gold wax and remove it in big chunks. Give it to your angels. Give it to your angels. Angels, here you go. And then do extra repair now that you've removed the hard objects. Because say you have a hard object like this and it was stuck in the front of one of your astral chakras, so you remove that with the gold wax, but now you have a little hole in there where that stake, that hard object has been for maybe a couple years, maybe a couple lifetimes. So just wash out the gashes that were created by those hard objects. Wash them out with gold light, and you can use gold sandstorm too, because again, that can be more thorough and assertive, and it might do a better job of cleaning out the gashes so that they start to grow back, and the astral body chakra repairs. And again, these chakras, any chakras, ideally would look like, a bright light of a rainbow color. So if you use a rainbow system, then you would we can set the colors now. So your 7th, make it a purple. Your 6th, make it like a cobalt blue or a medium blue, deep blue. And then your 5th, you can make that a light blue or medium blue. Your 4th, make that a green. 3rd, make that yellow. 2nd, make that orange. And 1st, make that red. So that's a rainbow, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, deep blue, purple. And just do that with your intention, you know, and if you think you mess it up, just say, angels, fix that for me. But again, that doesn't mean that now the chakra is perfectly that color, because there still could be some energy glommed on that's blocking, so that you did change the color of the actual chakra, but then it's so covered up by the junk that you can't quite see the color properly. So just keep clearing off the junk that could be around these chakras. And again, you can just sort of take the junk off in solid pieces. Here you go, angels. Angels, here you go. And chakras are affected by the aura as well, so astral body aura. So even though I said that we'll do more on the astral body aura in the Tuesday healing that follows this one in 2 days, we could just do a teeny bit now so you can benefit from how they work together. So these chakras, the astral body chakras along the astral body spine, they generate energy that then flows into those astral body layers of the aura, of the astral body aura. So let's unblock the very top and the bottom of all the aura layers. So if this is your astral body, then we're unblocking up here and we're unblocking down here. You can do that at once or just the top and then the bottom, whatever you want. I'm gonna maybe just do the top for now. And you just imagine any hard objects or blocked energy blocks, and just melt those. Because your 7th chakra has to send energy upward. So if you have a lot of blockages there, it makes it harder for your 7th chakra to do its job. And then beneath your feet, just unblock your astral body aura beneath your feet. All right. So now we're doing all this astral body. This is still Archangel Ariel, by the way, dictating the words because I'm too wordy. So again, Archangel Ariel. Yes, Janet is too wordy, at least today. So we're working on that though with her. So the reason we did the astral body work, astral body aura, but mostly astral body chakra work just now, is because now we want to help you release, have more compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment. So non-judgment is 6th chakra. Let's just do a little bit extra healing and repair on the astral body 6th chakra. So just imagine that one chakra for your astral body 6th chakra and make it a larger size if you want. That's what Janet's doing. So you just imagine, you know, a big copy, even though your astral body chakra is not this big. That's fine. You could make it big if you want, the copy. And just imagine the front round opening, and that has a surface to it. And just see if there are any gashes there. If your front of your 6th chakra, your astral body chakra, was already in an ideal state, you could sort of tap it and there would be ripples going out and it would be the color that you wanted it to be. But a lot of times you can have, you know, gashes or scratches. You can have beings or energy blocks in front that are sort of pasted there, making it hard. So you can just hand all that to your angels. Angels, here you go. And just use cold light on the scratches to heal them. And again, this is, we're repairing, healing, and blocking the front of your astral body 6th chakra, because non-judgment is an ability of your 6th chakra. So if, say, it's half repaired, you can see some ripples as you sort of tap the front of it, the front surface, but then other parts it's too hardened still to have any ripples. You may have some hard objects stuck in this front surface of your astral body 6 chakra. So we can gold wax this whole surface right here, the front of your astral body 6 chakra, and just have the gold wax stick to the hard objects so that when you take the wax off, it'll pull these objects out and give them to your angels. Let's do that again. Gold wax around this front surface of your astral body 6 chakra. Pull it out with the hard objects in the wax, and then say, angels, here you go. Yeah, just get that gold light in there to repair the gashes that are left in there from the hard objects you just removed. And do the same thing to the back of your 6th chakra. So just beings, energy blocks, just give them all to your angels. Angels, here you go. I mean, if they were just energy blocks, you could blow them up, but there might be a couple beings wrapped in there too, so just say, angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. Lots of gold light. Again, this is the back round opening of your astral body 6th chakra. Angels, here you go. You're just getting rid of all the junk. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. And let's do some gold wax to get rid of the hard objects. Gold wax. And that adheres to the hard objects. More gold wax. Adheres to the hard objects, any beings, any energy blocks that you need to remove. Here you go, angels. And then now just let it grow back with lots of gold light. There could be you can have flaps that you can look at. Let's just look at flaps around the outside of the... We used to do flaps when we did detailed work on the creative rings. But any chakra, you can look at flaps too. Just little, it'll be like... So this would be an example of a really irritated chakra. All the flaps are wide open. And that could be because maybe you have big cords, you know, like there's an energy cord coming in there. There's an energy cord coming in there. There's energy cords coming in here and here. And so all this extra energy being sent in just like kind of freaks out the chakra and all the doors open. So as you melt away the cords, then the doors gradually relax more and more until they just sit flush with the surface of the chakra. And then your chakra is like calm. So let's do that for your astral 6th chakra. On both the front and the back surface, just imagine those flaps, the outer flaps, and just melt away cords enough so that, and you can just keep saying, go talk to your angels as you do it, because, you know, some of the cords will be from people and you don't want them to try to record immediately. So you can just say, hey, go talk to your angels, go talk to your angels, go take a deep breath, have a good day. It's okay, go talk to your angels, go check your body. Go check your grounding, go have a good day. So you're just kind of calming things down by melting away energy cords and just calming the chakra, just use lots of gold light so that these flaps can kind of relax and relax and relax and go flush with the chakra. And if that's not happening, you probably missed a couple cords. There's probably still a couple cords going in somewhere to one of these little doorways, and you just keep going until they all relax and get flush. And then do that on the other surface, the front opening and the back opening, right, of the astral body 6 chakra. You can do this on all your chakras, but I mean, you'd be there all day doing every surface, and you could get real fast and do it quickly, but we're not going to do all that. We're going to just focus on the astral 6th and the astral 4th, just because those are really key for our theme of compassion, forgiveness, non-judgment, letting go of resentments, grudges, and judgments. So anyway, so 6th chakra, whichever round opening you weren't just doing, do that one. Astral body 6th chakra, just melt away cords. So, and again, here's my silly drawing. Silly just because it's not perfect, I just did it fast. That's good enough. So these are just examples of cords coming in, sending energy in, and you would just use gold light on the cord to just kind of melt it off, and it would dissolve away. And then as you do that with all the cords, the doorways kind of gradually chill out and relax and become closer to closed, and then eventually they just lie flat naturally and they're closed, and your chakra isn't freaking out anymore. So again, you're just melting away little cords. They're going in. There could be hard objects stuck into the doorways and not cords too. You could just burn those away with gold light. You could use gold wax too if you wanted, but we just did gold wax so many times I wouldn't probably bother. But you could. But anyway, so we're just doing really detailed work on the astral body 6th chakra, the outer flaps, so that we're just melting cords and getting rid of if there are little hard objects stuck in those little flaps, those little doorways, so that I totally felt that. That's nice. I don't know if any of you could feel that as you were doing it. I'd be interested to know at the end if you want to comment on what that was like for you. If you're a newbie and you're doing it, don't despair if you didn't feel a physical shift. A lot of times newbies just don't feel it. So they're actually creating those positive shifts, but they're just not in tune enough to feel it. So just don't let that deter you from keeping up your good work that you're doing. And okay, so let's do that, but let's do all that for the 4th astral body chakra. And again, this is directly, Ariel's still dictating, by the way, Archangel Ariel. This is still directly for that, the theme. Even though I'm not saying the words compassion, compassion, non-judgment, non-judgment all the time, releasing resentment all the time, that this helps make that happen by doing this detailed work on the astral 6th and astral 4th. So astral body 4th chakra, be aware of we're going to do both the front and the back surface at the same time, just to save time. So just get rid of the gunk clinging to the round openings. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. It could be beings. It could be energy blocks. Angels, here you go. It could be hard objects. So you can use gold wax on both round openings at once of your astral body 4th chakra. And just let the gold wax stick to beings, people that are here, hard objects, hard energy objects stuck here. Just let the gold wax stick to all that and then take it off all at once. Angels, here you go. And again, we're doing it to the extent that's healthy and gentle, but you can do a lot of work within those parameters. A lot is possible. So there could be gashes now because you removed the hard objects. So just lots of gold light to clean out those gashes so they heal back. And again, we're doing both the front and the back round openings of your astral body fourth chakra. So front of your astral body fourth chakra, back of your astral body fourth chakra. If you need to look at them while you're doing it, you could kind of keep spinning them around, but I think for the sake of time, just do both at once, front and back round openings. And if you were to tap, if it were already fully healed now, your work is done, you tap the front, or the back round opening, you would see ripples on that surface, like ripples in a calm water if you tap it. If you don't see ripples everywhere going out from where you tapped, it's because there's still, beings or energy blocks in the way. So give them to your angels. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. Tap again, see if that helps. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. Just get rid of anything that's burdening these round opening surfaces of your astral body fourth chakras. Because again, we want you to be able to let go of your grudges, let go of your bitterness, let go of the harm that was done to you. We want you to evolve beyond the harm that's been done to you, so that it no longer owns you, no longer defines you, even on very subtle subconscious levels. So again, we're healing your astral body fourth chakra so that you can evolve beyond situations in which you were harmed. So lots of gold light to your astral body fourth chakra. And again, check the ripple, see how well you're doing so far. And it could take several times of you doing this exercise over several days to get a nice ripple. Don't worry if that's the case. And again, astral body fourth chakra, just green is the ideal color for your fourth chakra. So just see, is it a big beaming green orb, kind of, cylindrical shaped light? Is there a lot of green flowing in the front and out the back of your energy? So as you look at the back surface, is energy flowing out the back of the whole thing, or are there little dead zones? And if there are dead zones, just extra healing there so that they heal and repair. Same thing in the front of your astral body fourth chakra. Is there energy flowing? Can your energy flow in the front, the whole, in every little part of this round surface? And if you have any dead zones, just do extra healing there. All right. And then again, with that little doorway work with Janet's beautiful drawing. So this would just be the outer surface of, the round opening in the front or the back of your astral body fourth chakra. And then there are these little flaps, and that's true for any chakra. There are these little flaps that when the chakra's kind of overwhelmed or irritated, they open. So these are examples of cords going in and the chakra is getting overwhelmed, and so much energy. So sorry about that. Anyway, so we're doing the astral body fourth chakra just to help away the cords so that your flaps can relax and close naturally. So just imagine, and you can do both sides at once. Just, you might want to look at one side or the other, but just do both sides. So just melt away the energy cords. A lot of times cords come in pairs. So, like this chord and this chord might be from the same person. This chord and this chord might be from the same person. But you can also have like 3 chords coming in from 3 different people in the same spot. But generally it'll be a pair. So there'll be 3 chords from 3 different people there and there. That's just a little geeky detail for you. But if that's too much information, don't worry about it. Just melt away the chords around the outer surface of the astral body 4th chakra, so that the flaps can relax more and more and more and more and more until they close of your astral body 4th chakra. And then just see with the ripple test, like just tap the front surface, see if it ripples like water, or if it ripples kind of weird and heavy, like sort of swampy water. You can maybe do do a special, vacuum, a massive vacuum box in the front and one in the back of your astral 4th chakra. Just those 2 vacuum boxes. Well, you can do, okay, you can imagine your astral 6th, your astral 4th, vacuum boxes in the front and the back of your astral 4th and astral 6th. Turn them on. And then just relax while those vacuum boxes do their work. And then say, angels, can you please recycle my vacuum boxes? And just check your flaps of the astral 4th and astral 6th chakra. Just let them calm down, melt away any extra cords. Just say, hey guys, go talk to your angels, go talk to your angels. All these people that are trying to cord your astral 6th and your astral 4th, just say, hey guys, I need to breathe, give me breathing room. Go check your body. Go have a good day. And then just a little bit of work on all 7 of your astral chakras, just to catch them all up to the level of work that you did. Just really quickly, just all the round openings of all your astral body 7 chakras. Just do the teeniest little bit of catch-up work with all of them. Melt the cords so that the flaps can relax. The more you relax as you're doing this, but stay present, wiggle your toes and relax at the same time. You can do it. Just let the flaps relax. We're healing your astral body 7 chakras. Just a little bit of, restorative balancing, since we did a lot of detailed work on the 4th and the 6th astral body chakras. All right, great, good job. Woohoo! So, Ariel said that's it for her walking me through that. So what we did is we did astral body 6th chakra and astral body 4th chakra, and then we did all 7 just really quickly with the flaps, relaxing the flaps. So we did, we did gold wax. We did melting cords. We did relaxing the flaps. Well, we relaxed the chakra so that the flaps end up closing. But don't jam them closed. All right, cool. So we did 6th and 4th. And we did vacuum boxes too, around 6th and 4th in particular. All right, so let me see. So now, to help your physical body catch up with that shift of all the healing we just did of your astral body chakras, um, um, we'll do your astral body and your physical body. They connect. There are little chakra filaments that go and connect astral to physical for all the chakras, all the major chakras, 7 chakras. But the most significant connections or cords, whatever, good cords that are between you and you, are at your 7th and your 3rd. So if we do a little extra unblocking there, I think that's going to help this more, let's say, purified energy that you're generating on an astral body level reach your physical body, and then that'll kind of lift the vibration of your physical body in a really nice way. So, because you can get sort of clogs, you know, and if you have clogs, then you could be sending this really nice evolved energy to your physical body, but your body's like, I hate this guy, that woman's a jerk, right? So in order for these resentments to really clear on a conscious level, and subconscious level, but even on a body level, to sort of lift your body out of those feelings, let's unblock the cords, the 7th and 3rd astral body, physical body connections. So the easiest way to imagine it for me is you just imagine like a pipe, you know, but like a flowy, rivery kind of pipe. But a pipe at the 7th and a pipe at the 3rd, between your astral and your physical. And I like to have those flowing connections be the vibration, the color that you want the chakras to be at. So if you want your chakra energy at your 7th to be at purple, then make this little flowy connection purple also. So you imagine just 7th to 7th, astral body 7th, well, it's this way really, astral body 7th, physical body 7th, and here's the flowy tube, and just look for any clogs, because we want that evolved energy to be able to sort of lift up your physical body into a more pure flowing state. It can actually clear a bunch of energy blocks at once, because your body will just be at a more, like, sort of overall kind of more flowing, and so a whole bunch of blocks clear at once from like all sorts of different energy channels and whatever. So anyway, so imagine astral 7th, physical 7th for you, and then just imagine one connection to represent the connections between that astral and physical 7th. Technically, there's probably like 4 different connections, but that's way too complicated. So just imagine one and just get rid of the clogs. So purple flowy with no clogs. Use gold light to clear the clogs. So again, this is between astral 7th, physical 7th chakra, so in the top of the head, and just imagine the flowy purple connection that is sending energy back and forth, and imagine any blockages and get them melted. So that your body vibration, your physical body vibration can lift. It can enjoy all that astral body work you just did. So you're melting clogs and blockages in your 7th to 7th, astral to physical connection. So let's do that at the third chakra, same thing. Your astral body, third chakra, which is below the sternum bone. That's where the third chakra is. So astral third, physical third, and these 6 through 1, they're oriented this way, not this way. So open cylinder, astral third, physical third, it doesn't matter which way you measure. And then the yellow flowy connection in between them, and just declog that connection. Because we don't want anything messing with the vibration that your astral body is sending to your physical body. So melt away the clogs in this connection. So again, astral third, physical third. The connection between the two should be yellow and flowy. We want to just check for any blockages in that yellow flowiness, which can definitely be there, and then just melt that away. If you notice anybody cording into this connection, get rid of that. There should just be you, just from your astral third to your physical third. And just melt away anything else in the way, any energy blocks inside there. Sometimes, as an adult, it's pretty unusual, unless it's sort of an oppressive relationship, to have somebody even trying to cord this connection between your astral and your physical. But we had an example in a recent Q&A where a woman's husband was sort of at an inappropriate level, I would say, invested in his wife's weight and how fat or skinny she was. He's like, you better not get fat. So in that case, absolutely check. If somebody's trying to micromanage your body or what you do and you don't do, check for a cord in this connection. So it should just be you. It should just be your yellow flowy connection between your astral third and your physical third. But you might have people trying to micromanage you, and so you can just melt away those cords. And as you do it, just say, hey, I need breathing room. I need breathing room. Go talk to your angels. I need to breathe. Go talk to your angels. This is my turf. Go talk to your angels. Go check your own third. You'll have a better day, I promise. So we're unblocking the third connection from astral third to physical third, so that all that beautiful work we just did with the astral body, that more refined energy can make it to your physical body and lift it, make it more flowy and unblocked. All right, so that was the 7th and 3rd connections between astral and physical. We did those first because those are really big connections. A lot of energy goes back and forth in those connections. So that's sort of the easiest way to elevate your body and clear the flow. But since our theme is very much about 6th and 4th, 6th for non-judgment, 4th for forgiveness, compassion, letting go of negativity, feeling positive about yourself, all that good stuff. So let's do a similar work, but there aren't big connections in between this astral 6 and the physical 6, but there is a filament. There's a chakra filament. So it's the same work. It's just the connection has less energy flow back and forth, typically. But anyway, so you can imagine, you can do them just for saving time. Imagine astral 6th, astral 4th, physical 6th, physical 4th, right? And the connections in between. So 6th, 6th, 4th, 4th, right? And just so the filament, it could be black, which isn't good, but it could be black just because there's so much caked energy on it. But the ideal color for your 6th chakra would be a deep blue, like a cobalt blue or something. So you can set your 6 chakras to whatever kind of deep blue you like, and then gold light on that filament that connects the connection in between your astral sixth and your physical sixth. And just you can use gold fire and just melt or burn away anything that's not you in that filament, because you want that more refined energy from your nice repaired relaxed astral sixth to be able to make it to your physical sixth. And let's do that with your fourth chakra. I mean, you can always do more with that, but let's do fourth as well, because they really help each other, particularly with this theme. So astral fourth, physical fourth. And again, if you put them opposite sides, I don't care, it doesn't matter. The idea is the filament in between astral and physical fourth. And ideal color for your fourth is, I would say, it's not like gospel, but you know, green is a good color for your fourth. And so just set it at your favorite shade of green, your astral and your physical fourth, those chakras. And then the filament ideally would be at that color too, but it could be at white, it could be at silver, it could be at black, just because you have some crazy energy globbed onto it. So just clean all that off with gold light. And declog your filament. You can make the copy of the filament nice and wide, you know, expand the size of it just so you can see the clogs better within the filament. And you can also work sixth and fourth filament at the same time, if you know, if that works for you, whatever works for you. So you're declogging your fourth chakra filament between your astral fourth and your physical fourth. And again, that ideal color of green for your fourth chakra. And just see, the more you clear out, the more you heal, you should be able to actually see the green, or imagine the green, you know, flowing back and forth from your astral fourth to your physical fourth, and then back from your physical to your astral. But there could be blocks in the way, so just keep melting the blocks so that it's easier and easier for this to happen. And just like that example before, with that I had with your third chakra connection, you may have somebody trying to micromanage these filaments, which would be highly inappropriate. So you can just melt away cords. If you notice cords to other people in these filaments, just melt the cords. And just say, hey, I need breathing room. Go talk to your angels. Go talk to your angels. I need to breathe. Every once in a while when I was doing, it was more when I was doing phones, in-person sessions, I think it was. Because people get, in my opinion, people tend to get even more invasive when they can see you when you're reading them. So some people that did that the most, I would say, okay, you're cleaning my nose hairs. Like, because that's such a disgusting image that it would get people to pull out of your space. You know, so I'd be like, you know, you're cleaning my nose hairs right now. And then they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to be in your space. So I'd be like, hey, stop cleaning my nose hairs, guys. Go check your own nose. That'll gross people out so that they pop out of your space. I think sometimes with the sixth chakra, that cobalt or the deeper blue, it ends up mixing with black, and that's not really appropriate. So if you notice any black in your, black is a very slow moving vibration, so it's basically stuck energy. So if you notice any black in any of the stuff that we're doing, but I'm especially noticing it right now in the sixth chakra and the sixth chakra filament. So just lots of gold light. You can even lift the black up all at once to go, angels, here you go. lift the black out all at once. Angels, here you go. And same thing with fourth chakra, physical, astral, and the filament in between. Lift out the black. Angels, here you go. Lift out the black. Angels, here you go. If there's any white or silver, lift that out. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. White or silver in your sixth. Angels, here you go. Angels, here you go. And you can do like a quick earth energy soak, because that was a big shift we just did. So let's do that. So go ahead and test which grounding color works best for you right now. Red, go ahead, test red. Unblock your grounding at red. And just imagine it going down. Do you have like a bounce back up thing where the energy blocks don't let the earth energy, don't let what you're releasing make it to the core of the earth? Then just melt away those blocks in your grounding, so that what you need to release can go all the way down to the core of the earth and then just get returned to wherever it belongs. Okay, so that's red grounding. Then orange grounding, same thing, just comb downward, make sure things go all the way down. And if you notice any place where there's a bounce back effect, just melt away the energy blocks. And then yellow grounding, big yellow grounding all the way down, unblock it. Look for any of that bouncing back stuff with energy blocks in the way, and just release all of that. And just go back to which of those colors worked best for you right now, red or orange or yellow. And then do a one color earth energy soak, bring it up, and soak in that color of earth energy. And you can leave that up if you want. So that was just really quickly, we tested with each of the three grounding colors and unblocked at each of those three grounding colors, and then we did a one color earth energy soak. I'm gonna fix my camera, sorry about the blurriness. There we go. Right, so let me check where everybody's at. Okay, thanks for waiting. I was looking at a specific example of one of the people I'm healing who's really stuck in a lot of very angry resentment. So you can have like a big ball of, it's not really a ball, it's like just specific energy blocks in specific aura layers, but they come to the front and they're triggered. And then maybe you have a couple beings in that mix too. So it seems like this big ball of energy that's contributing to resentment and judgments and just intensity. So we're gonna get rid of that. And one person, Archangel Joe Fields reminding me, one person in their survey from the triplet set, actually, they said that when they were falling asleep, they felt anger and judgment. They felt their own anger, their own judgment towards themselves, other people's judgment towards them. when they were trying to go to sleep, but they didn't feel it during the day. So what that is that person is pretty good at just shoving things to the back. I mean, not good, like it's not a healthy habit, but it's very common that what people do is they shove things to the back. Like, I'm not going to think of that right now. I'm going to put it out of my mind, you know? And they're not clearing it. They're just shoving it to the back because they need to focus on what they got to get done today. Ideally, what you would develop instead is a habit of clearing it. So you just imagine blowing it up or handing it to your angels, you know, or melting it on a big blanket so that it's really gone. It's not just shoved to the back so it bugs you when you're trying to go to sleep or trying to get back to sleep, right? So that's how some people can have these times of day where they feel a lot more, you know, irritable than other times of day. That it means that other times they still have those blocks, but they're not triggered. They shoved them in the back. So, but you know, when people are more stuck in the really angry resentment, they're like, oh my God, it's all triggered. It's in the front. So anyway, we're going to imagine we'll call it like a resentment ball, okay? We'll call it the resentment ball exercise. And so it works for everybody, even people that are not currently triggered and resentful and angry about something. It's more of like a subconscious thing from past lives. But so just imagine a resentment ball that you have that would be really good to clear right now. So resentment ball, like I said, is basically a bunch of energy blocks. But there could be some beings mixed in there too, usually are. So first you could say, angels, can you recycle any beings or being tunnels that are in this mess? Right? Because it's just going to complicate things if the beings are in the way. So angels, can you please recycle any beings in this mess in your resentment ball? Okay, so then your angels did it by now. So then now it's just a bunch of energy blocks. So energy blocks are usually just hard pieces of energy, kind of like this, you know, just hard, flat. That's what energy blocks usually are. So it could be a whole bunch of them. So you just imagine, maybe you could soak it in red earth energy, soak your resentment ball in red earth energy, and then gold light. You could even blow up your resentment ball, but you could melt cords, people's cords that are going into these energy blocks of your resentment ball. A lot of times subconsciously people will cord your resentment ball because they're kind of triggered by it, you know, even though maybe it's not about them. They just don't like anyone that's angry or freaked out. So they're trying to calm you down. So just melt away the cords going into your resentment ball and then just blow it up maybe, if it's yours, or just use lots of gold light and melt away your resentment ball. And then we will do flowers. And we'll do that, like we'll do 2 reps. So we cleared a resentment ball from this or past lives. We're not worried about when it's from. And then we'll nourish. And then I have found that the more you clear, if you nourish, then you're usually ready for some more clearing. So it can be, you can get further in that sort of healthy and gentle, you know, window. If you clear and then nourish and clear and nourish and clear and nourish, you could clear maybe twice as much, even maybe 3 times as much, and it's still safe and gentle, and you're still like in the mood for it. Because a lot of times when you're stuck, you're also depleted. So when you give flower healing to yourself, then that fixes the depletion bit by bit. So, okay. So let's give you flowers, flower healing, whatever universal healing energy you need, whatever color, like gold or rainbow colors, of compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment. So compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment flowers for yourself. And times them by 1,000 or 10,000, so you have so many more, right? This is universal healing energy just for you of compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment flowers. And just say, angels, can you please check my flowers? And then give them to yourself. Let's do that again. You don't have to make the sounds. Okay, energy healing flowers for yourself for compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment. To help you with compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment. And times it by 1,000 or 100,000, so you have way more flowers, as much as you need, of universal healing energy. And say, angels, can you double check my flowers? And then go ahead and give those to yourself. All right, so let's do the other repetition of that. So we'll clear another resentment ball, and then we'll do more flowers. And then on the interest of time, I think that'll be that for the ball flowers, but you could do more on your own. So a resentment ball, like I said, it's just a big mess of energy blocks. Generally, there are beings wrapped up in them too, because stuck energy is sort of a place where beings can hang out a lot of times, little invasive beings. So don't worry about it though, but just imagine like a just junky ball that makes you feel resentful, makes you feel bitter, betrayed, makes you feel judged or not good enough or whatever, just one of these heavy things that makes you have grudges. And we'll call it a resentment ball, right? And could be subconscious, like I said, could be junk from past lives. And just first we'll get the beings out of the way. So just say, angels, can you please recycle any beings or being tunnels that are in this mess? And then go ahead and use, so then now it's just a bunch of energy blocks, like flat, hard energy blocks generally. So just lots of gold light, and melt away these energy blocks. If they're yours, you could blow them up too. So like we said, this is a resentment ball, and it just represents all sorts of energy blocks that keep you stuck in resentment, keep you stuck with grudges, or keeps you feeling betrayed, or keeps you feeling not good enough. And just melt away your resentment ball. And if there's any left that you're having trouble getting rid of, just say, angels, please help me with that. And then we'll do one more flowers, healing flowers for you, for out of universal healing energy. So it'll be gold and rainbow colors, but you don't have to micromanage the colors. But for compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment, and letting go of all that negative stuff. So make a whole bunch of energy healing flowers for yourself. For compassion, forgiveness, non-judgment, letting go of resentments, grudges, judgments. And then multiply that by 100,000 if you want. So you have enough flowers for yourself. And say, angels, can you double check my flowers? And then give them to yourself. And we'll do one more batch. Okay, energy healing flowers that you need out of universal healing energy for compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment. So make yourself a whole bunch of flowers, multiply them by 1,000, or however many you want. And just say, angels, can you check my flowers? And then give those to yourself. All right, so that was 2 rounds of the resentment ball clearing and energy healing flowers for compassion, forgiveness, and non-judgment. And we did it in a round like that with clearing the ball and then clearing and then nourishing with flowers, clearing, nourishing, because that usually makes you more able to clear more and, progress faster if you nourish as well as clearing. So then I'm just doing a little bit with all the chakras, astral and physical, just calming them down a little, letting those flaps relax. Melting away cords, going into the chakras. And you might, if you have people that are kind of close to you, like not close as in your space necessarily, but keep tabs on how you're doing. You can just send telepathy out to anybody that cares about you. I'm doing fine. I'm okay. Thanks so much. Because sometimes when people have shifts, um, most people don't do healing live webinars of healing. And so a shift for them is like, they crashed their car today or something. It's a bad shift. So you might, even though you just had a really good shift, you might have people going, "Are you okay?" and kind of get in your space because they don't understand how you make a good shift. So just as you comb through your space and kind of wash everybody out, just be like, "Hey guys, I'm doing great. Go have a good day. I'm fine. Thank you so much. You're awesome." Just, send everybody back to their bodies. "Hey, go check your bodies. Go check your angels. I'm doing great. Thank you so much." And again, relax those chakras, melt away the cords to the other people. Unblock the bottom and the top of your astral and your physical body auras. And redo your gold buffer zones. And just ask your angels, can you give me a blessing and a healing? All right, woohoo, we're done. We're done with the healing. So I'm just going to catch up with quick comments that people might have about how the healing was for them. If you want to comment on how you feel now, maybe give a little context, like did you just heal yourself? Or did you also receive the healing from me? Or, just receive the healing from me? Any comments about the healing that we just had? It's optional, but you could certainly make a comment now and I'll try to catch it and read it out loud. We're going to do a Q&A soon. Once this live stream is done, then I'll just take a quick break and come right back for the Q&A. And the Q&A will be open topic. I do have some pre-submitted questions, which are very interesting. A lot of different topics in the pre-submitted questions that they weren't like, I didn't do a call out for pre-submitted questions. It's just basically my inbox in my life is basically, people are sending me unsolicited questions all the time. So I picked out a few of them that I thought, well, let me answer them this way. So, but the rest will be just live submitted questions in the Q&A that we're going to have about any topic that you want, any, energy kind of topic, spirituality topic. Okay, so I'm getting cute comments. Someone did specify their country. They're viewing from Ottawa, Canada. Thanks so much. Fun to know. Good morning. Good morning. Getting cute emojis. Cute smiley faces, cute cats. Relax the flaps. Yes, the chakra flaps. Someone says, my flaps are friggin' flapping today. LOL. Yeah. See? So now you know about that. Now you know why sometimes you're like, what's going on with me? All your flaps are open. So now you can relax them. Someone says, hi, Janet. Why didn't we just create one composite chakra today? You're so funny. Because I didn't want to. Also, I thought the angels healed our astral chakras at night, so why would they be dirty? Composite stuff works, but it's not as deep sometimes as individual work. Individual work is just really freaking cool. I mean, it just, yeah, you can just go deeper sometimes with individual work than composite work. Because composite work, you can't really see because you have one copy that's like 7 different chakras. So you can't really see one groove and heal one groove, So if you're working on, getting better perception and getting better, intuition, then individual chakra work really does that. And I just needed to do deeper work on the 6th and the 4th in particular. So yeah. So hope that's okay. Thought the angels healed our astral chakras at night, so why would they be dirty? Yeah, angels don't do everything for us, So yeah, you can find some really cool stuff to fix and repair in your astral chakras. Yes, they do get worked on in your sleep, but even me, like I was doing some astral work on my chakras this morning and I was like, damn, how has that imbalance been there for that long? And the angels were like, yeah, we were waiting for you to do it consciously because that way you learn better. I was like, oh, gee, thanks. So yeah, your angels, they don't all, wipe your butt and fix everything, like it's just the way it is, you got to do stuff sometimes. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But yeah, there is increased benefit from doing stuff yourself. So hope that answers your question. Someone says, my head feels so much lighter. Even the air around me feels lighter after working on my astral 6th and 4th. Yeah, cool. Yeah, the air around you, that's your aura. So it's nice that you can feel it. Someone says, hi, just tuned in now and remembered today's healing. Yes, I woke up feeling a bit heavy in my heart and sad prior to the healing. Wonder if this is residual from work with angels on the astral. Yeah, it could be just stuff was triggered before the healing. Because, the topic, it's like people know what's going to happen ahead of time on a soul level. And so you're kind of geared up to clear a whole bunch of heart junk, So that could have been the heaviness. Your dad could have been a little triggered in advance of the session. So that could have been part of the extra weight you were carrying in your 4th layer was dear old dad. But yeah, hope you feel better now. Judging from the way you wrote that, I think you do feel better now. But okay. So my head got incredibly foggy and tired last night, but now feels clearer. And ironically, I feel a bit of judgment and impatience during the healing. Yeah, I could tell in your comment. Ironic, since we were trying to clear judgment. Not necessarily ironic. Like I had one client once get so angry with me because I pointed out she had repressed anger, and she got so furious because she's like, I don't. But she was like, you're dead to me, kind of angry at me about it. And I couldn't point out the irony of like, okay, so all of a sudden I'm the most evil person on the planet when I'm pointing out that you have repressed anger, but you definitely don't have repressed anger. So yeah, when you point things out, they get triggered. So it's not uncommon, it's sort of that's one of the professional hazards of being a reader. It's like, you always sort of hope that what gets triggered also gets cleared, because otherwise people think you're Satan, which really doesn't help. So yeah, it's not a shock that you feel judgy when we're supposed to be clearing judgment, because what's happening is the energy blocks that you need to clear are all triggering, and you're not quite understanding, what's going on. And so you're just kind of jumping into feeling judgmental about why are we doing it? Why is this even necessary? This is stupid, So it just lighten up your 4th and your 6th. You can do it. Just nourish. Just, maybe think of kittens and puppies and flowers and what you're grateful for. Just get the flow going. Because it's like you need to be a strong dishwasher to get the clogs out. So you need to just generate energy and keep those blocks leaving your space. But, just kind of notice the judginess and the whatever, the bitterness and whatever, and the feeling of being left out and whatever, just but just keep getting it out. Just be like, okay, I'm a strong dishwasher. I can get it out. Unblock your grounding. Like your grounding's a little narrow right now, so just get your grounding going again, and just think of being a good dishwasher. But yeah, that's how it works. Someone said, love this healing. I was a participant and I really liked clearing the resentment ball. Yeah, I like calling it a ball. Resentment ball. Resentment is an issue for me, so excited to work on this more. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's an issue for everybody, but a lot of times it's subconscious from past lives. So it's, like maybe just making you feel less motivated or less, motivated for self-care or less able to forgive yourself, so you don't really realize that you have this resentment towards, your neighbor from a past life or something. So yeah, it's nice that you're conscious of needing to work on it. Thank you. Someone says, that was great, Janet. I healed myself. Thank you. Good for you. Good for you. Thanks for the feedback. Someone says, I felt the angel blessings at the end so much more than usual. Very interesting. Yeah, I would think that's because of not only the astral body work that we did, but also the seventh, the connections, the sixth, fourth, and seventh and third connections. So, because it looks like usually you receive that angel healing much more on an astral body level, and then it doesn't quite, because of all the blockages in between astral and physical and those filaments and the connections, it doesn't quite make it into your body as much, the blessing. So with those more clear, those connections, you were able to feel it. Because you feel it when it gets to your body. Like the physical body is sort of the instrument of like deeper feeling. So you're like, oh God, that feels great. So yeah, partially fourth maybe because you receive more, but I think you always receive the angel blessing a lot on the astral. I think it's more the filaments and those connections are more cleared out. And so that sort of fun sort of blessing wave from your angels was able to wash over your physical body more, and therefore you felt it. Very interesting. Thanks for your feedback. Someone says, received healing, felt sleepy, but it could be due to me not being able to sleep yesterday, and it's late at night for you. I feel so mellow. Thanks, Janet. Good. Yeah, I think you're just clearing a lot through this. I think this is a great topic for you. So I think you're releasing a lot, and it's late at night for you. So both of those things combined are like kind of like, oh wow, sleepy. But it's good. Someone says, thank you so much. I was a recipient of your healing and did some along with you, feeling and seeing energy more now. So am so grateful. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I didn't even mention sixth chakra is clairvoyance, seeing energy. So all that work that we did today could help you to see your own energy as you're, working your grounding or healing your chakras or something, or just help you to see your energy more, get to that conscious clairvoyance faster. In addition to non-judgment. So cool. Thanks for the feedback. Someone says, also the resentment ball and flowers rocked my world in a great way. Good. Yeah, I think I need to keep doing that too. That's nice. Someone says, thank you, Janet. I received the healing. That resentment ball that makes people feel stuck sounds like something I need to work on since my life is stuck at the moment. I feel good now, though. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be a great way to free up some energy. Absolutely. Okay, someone says, good afternoon. How does my physical fourth chakra look? It's a little heavy, to be honest. Yeah, it's a little heavy. I feel great relief, great tension, and great relief. I love it when you bring in the angels. I would like to have them with me always and forever. Well, you do have your angels always with you and forever. So mission accomplished. I mean, your fourth, oh my God, you did, I can see why you feel a lot better though. Your fourth, physical fourth, what it used to feel like reminds me of like something you buried and filled with sand and like wet and just kept like incredibly heavy. And now it's like not like that. It's just a little soggy, but it is luminous, but it's soggy. You know, it's still too heavy. I'd work that filament between your astral fourth and your physical fourth more. You have like friends and relatives all corded into that filament. Just be like, hey guys, I'm doing great. Have a good day. I need some breathing room. You know, just melt their cords from this filament because this is not like a party line. It's not like a chat room. You know, I mean, it could be, but that's really painful. You know, so there are other ways they could just telepath you, send you messages cleanly, you know, through the airwaves. They don't have to like step on your fourth chakra filament like they're doing. So just, yeah, work that more. Astral fourth, physical fourth, and then the filament in between, green, 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 and just get rid of anything that's not you. More, more, more. But good, I'm glad it helped. Sim says, I received the healing, feel cozy. Oh, good. Yeah, fourth chakra energy is very like comforted and like, yay, cute baby animals and kitties. Speaking of which, I think as I close out this live stream, I'll show you my cute little kitten, my cat. She's not a kitten, but Bambi, she's sleeping right near me and she looks so cute. But then I'm gonna have a quick break and then I'll come back and do the Q&A live stream. So I'll change the start time on that to reflect that we're starting late. I'll start it in like 5 or 10 minutes. I just need a little break. So let's look at Bambi. I don't want to say her name too loud because I don't want to wake her up. There we go. There's my little princess. My little puffball princess. She's so cute. Let's see. I have Zen up there, but you can't really see her very well. Let's see if I got everyone else. Izzy's in his carrier, so you can't see him very well. That carrier in there has Izzy. But anyway, okay, cool. So you guys are awesome. If you want, you can join me for the Q&A that will happen in a couple minutes. And the next healing on this topic will be in 2 days. So if you want, you can check that out too. Okay, bye.